Good evening and welcome to the Oliveboard platform. My name is Marush Sharma, your logical reasoning expert, and we are here to discuss the RRB NTPC live mock which you had just given over the weekend. So quickly join in this session. This one was an excellent paper, a wonderful paper. Why? I'll tell you that. Because of late, if you have been observing all the papers which have been coming in reality, I'm not talking about the mocks, the levels of these papers have actually drastically gone down, right? And that has created sort of a hunger among the students as to how do we get more, how to learn more, how to become better. This paper answers a lot of those questions for you. There was a good mix. I cannot call this paper as an easy paper. I'm sure a lot of you faced similar difficulties, specifically in the reasoning section. I'm not talking about the others. The paper was of a good moderate level. If it is between easy and moderate, I would push it towards the moderate one. Yeah, there was a fair mix of easy questions also, and you could achieve a lot of questions, but there were questions which, even when I will discuss them today with you, you were bound to skip them in your main examination. If you were actually sitting for this paper, you would have chosen to skip these questions in the examination. So that is what the beauty of this particular exam was. So just stay tuned till the end of the session to understand what sorts of questions were put across and how interesting their solutions were, how interesting their logics were, how meaningful was that, and how achievable was that in the thought process of an examination. So firstly, hit the like button right away, and if you are watching this video, if you have joined this session for the first time on this channel, then please subscribe to this channel right away so that you can be a part of this wonderful process wherein we bring in excellent content for you for your railway examinations preparation. Also, share this session across platforms so that other people, other students, other aspirants can also benefit from these videos and you can actually feel the proper competition. Let's start right away. Any issue, anything you face, you can put it in the chat box and we'll discuss it further. Hi Argamita, good evening. Yes, I think you're absolutely right. The very first question, excellent. And this was an easy one. Mostly if you see, missing numbers of this category are not time consuming. And you need to understand one point here, and that one single point is that externally there is some operation which is happening on the numbers which is yielding the inner number. Okay, so what is happening here? If you observe carefully, 5 is being multiplied by 9 to give you 45. 4 is being multiplied by 7 to give you 28, and if you subtract them, you will get 70. Now, there may be multiple combinations first. You will multiply them diagonally, then diagonally like this, then you'll add, you'll check all the possibilities and you'll land up here. It is not very difficult. So, 6 into 8 will give you 48, minus 3 into 2 will give you 6, which will give you 42. Option A is the absolute right answer. Next, question number 2. Next reasoning question is question number 6. Okay, find the odd one out. This one is easy. Yes. Okay, very good. Yes, everybody needs to participate. Okay. Everybody is watching this session. I would request all of you to participate. Now, let's observe here what is happening. If you see, this is 19, 19, 18. So, this is minus 1, 18, 16, minus 2, 16, 13, minus 3. Most probably, this is the logic. Okay. Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Okay. This is 22, minus 2. This is 6 and 4 minus 2 and 11, 9 minus 2. Okay. So this is 20 and 17 minus 3. 4 and 2, this is minus 2. So option C becomes my correct answer. Option C becomes my Correct answer. Next question is question number 7. This is also easy, not difficult. I would categorize it as easy question. Yes, funny memer. Correct, good. Try this one now. All these students who are watching the video right now, if you are actually liking what I am trying to discuss here with you, you will see very challenging and nice questions coming up in this mock. Okay, so you have to first hit the like button. See, the number of people who are watching the video and the number of likes should be in tandem, right? Otherwise it doesn't look good. Yes, anybody who will tell me the answer here? So there is a code language where Chrome is written as 562013153. How will Mozilla be written there? The logic here was, see, observe just the immediate numbers. One thing for sure is that there's a long number string, so each letter is being represented by numbers. You have 3 here, you have 5 here, so this is plus 2. You have H 8 here and 6 here, minus 2. 18 and 20 now plus 2. 15 and 13 minus 2. 13 and 15 plus 2, and E and 3 minus 2. So this is just randomly plus, randomly means alternatively plus 2 minus 2 is happening. Now if I add plus 2 to 13, I'll get 15. If I subtract here, I'll get 13. 1513 should be my first preference. So this is gone. 1513, 28, 28, 28. Everything is there. So I think we should not think about this. This is 28 only. So then minus 7. 287 should be my. Okay, this is also there. Next one will give me 12 plus 2 is 14, and 12 minus 2 is 10. 1410 will be my, this is gone, and in the end I will have A plus 2 is 3. 4103, option B is the correct answer. Interesting. Next question. Which is the next reasoning question here? Yeah. So this is the matrix given to you, figure matrix. You need to find out which one is the missing one out of these 4 figures. Yes, tell me. Just observe it carefully. Now I'll tell you where you guys go wrong always. When you start observing this, what is the first thing which comes to your mind is that there is some pattern in which these arrows are moving. Something is flipping here, then something is coming here, flipping, changing directions, flipping. But the observation is actually very easy and very direct. Okay, let's simply count the number of arrows here. How many arrows do you see here? 2. How many arrows do you see here? 1. How many arrows do you see here? 3. Go row wise. Again, 1, 3, 2. We have 3, 2. What will be left here? 1. This is like a Sudoku quiz again. Similarly, I had asked you in the last week also on Tuesday we had discussed the RRB paper. There was similar concept of Sudoku being used. See, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So in one column and one row, one number will be repeated only once. They are the number of arrows. So one arrow option, this one is the correct answer. And this figure you will find in option figure 2, option B. Got it? Next. Okay, this is easy, not difficult, but interesting. You can expect these questions in RRB, but not in SSC. Correct, correct. Good, Argamita. Very good. No. On what grounds? Argamita 238 on what grounds? Tell me the logic. No, usually they don't go like this. They don't go like with divisibility. Usually they don't go. Okay, what else can we say? They have just multiplied the digits here. I don't like these questions personally where digits are involved, but anyways, it's still asked in RRB, so it's there. So if you multiply the digits here, you will get 48. Multiply the digits here, you will get 48. Multiply the digits here, you will still get 48. But multiply the digits here, you will get 24. So option D becomes my odd one out. Okay. Next. 27. Oh, this is easy. Mirror image. Simply by observing elements and eliminating, you can get your correct answer here. There is no rocket science involved. The mirror is placed at PQ when this will flip here. Okay. So you will have something of this sort here, right? Correct? This is not here. This is a different figure here. So this is eliminated. Number one. It's there in the three figures. Three rest of the figures. Now, secondly, if you see, what else will you see? You will see that there is, for this triangle here, there is a line which is cutting. It's there here, it's there here, but here the line is missing, right? The line is missing. This one, this line is missing here. This triangle is not complete, so this is also incorrect. Now, in this case, if you see, when you flip this, this rectangle will come here on the top side first, and this triangle will come here. But here the triangle itself is coming first after flipping, right? So I think figure 1 becomes our correct answer. Figure 1 becomes our correct answer. This line here, there is no line, but there is an extra line here. So figure 1 becomes the correct answer. Figure 1 is option D. Okay, correct. No, not A, option D. Observe carefully, guys. Yeah, A, I think you are saying A for figure 1, right? Yeah, figure 1 is correct. Perfect, perfect. Hi Niranjan, good evening. Okay, next question was question number 30. This is interesting. I want you to spend some time here. This one is interesting. Spend some time in this question. Let me see who gives me the first correct answer here. The logic used is a very common logic for coding decoding, commonly used in a lot of competitive examinations, but getting that instantly in the examination might take some time. I am waiting for the first person who will give me the correct answer. He'll get a special mention. Anyone? Okay. See, I'll just show you the thought line, okay? What all you will be thinking in an examination. You will first think that, okay, this is 11, this is 8, so we are subtracting 3 here. This is 14, this is 9, we are subtracting 5. Then we are adding 1. Then we are subtracting, adding 5. Then we are adding 7. Then we are adding 1. Nothing is making sense, okay? Then you'll go from the end, you will see 11 and 21, probably you're adding 10. 14 and 15, you're adding 1. 9 and 12, you're adding 3. But 10, 1, 3, still not making sense. 7 and 10. So this is still giving you issues. What else can be there? Okay, When nothing is working out, you check any other order. You divide this into 2, you check crossing it here. Are you getting anything? No. So when none of these common logics work, always remember there is some arrangement happening in this word, and then only you are going here. What is that arrangement? The most common arrangement is arranging in the alphabetical order. So arrange night in the alphabetical order. What will you get? We'll start from G. So 7, 8, 9, 11, 14 and 20. And now if you look at this, it's instantly clear to you. You simply increase this by +1 and you will get H, I, J, L, O, U. Correct? So for orange, you will first arrange in the alphabetical order. So when you arrange in the alphabetical order, you will get A, E, G, N, O, R. Now +1 will be B, this will be F. So B, F, option D is the right answer. You don't even have to check further. Okay, good. Next is question number 32. Oh, this is easy, direction based question. Solve this, not a problem. Yeah, indeed it was. So when you regularly practice coding, decoding, these codes will set up in your mind and you will be commonly able to get your answers quickly. From an exam perspective, practice as much as possible. Okay, let's start this. A man starts walking west from point G. So there is point G, man starts walking west. Walks for 5 meters and then takes a left turn and walks for 6 meters. Okay, left turn and walks 6 meters. And then he takes a right turn and walks for 4 meters. From here he takes a right turn and walks for 4 meters. And then he takes a left turn and walks for 4 meters. Okay, for left turn and walks for 4 more meters. And then he takes a left turn again and walks for 9 meters. From here he's taking a left turn again and walks for 9 meters. 9 meters means 4 he goes and 5 he goes. He is here now. Okay. Stops at point P. In which direction is P with respect to point G? So he started from G. They're asking you which direction is P with respect to G. I think it is south. And how much distance? 10 meters. 10 meters south. Option D is the right answer. Cool. Easy. Correct. South and 10 meters. He is asking you both distance and direction. 36. This is also, I would call it a good question. I would call it a good question. There is a very big trap laid here for you. So usually critical reasoning has a lot of traps for students, and there is one big chunky trap laid here for you, and I am sure you're going to get caught here. I want you guys to try this. Let me see who gives me the correct answer. All of you, give it a shot. I'm sure you're going to make some error here. For railway examinations, you have to make critical reasoning your strength, because there are at least 3 to 4 questions from critical reasoning. And if you look at the SSC CGL Tier 2, at least 3 questions there also from critical reasoning. So critical reasoning holds a lot of importance. Now this time there are 2 statements here. Usually you have 1 statement and 2 inferences. This time you have 2 statements and 1 inference from it is being drawn, and you need to check whether that given inference is correct or not. Okay. So the statements are: financial independence is one of the goals of millennial women. So millennial women are thinking about financial independence and making them, getting financially independent is one of their primary goals or one of their goals. Okay. This is their goal. What is financial independence? That means they don't have to depend for money on any other individual or their own family. They want to earn. Basically, this statement means they want to earn. That's all this is all about. They want to be financially independent. The second statement says 75% of millennial women said that their families, maybe their parents, maybe their siblings, maybe their spouse, their children, anyone, were not financially dependent on them. Okay, statements have been read, understood. And now you read the inference. Millennial women are still far from reaching their goal of financial independence. First thought, I'll tell you what as students you will think. I'm telling you for sure. The first thought which comes to your mind is the inference is definitely false. Why? Because you think that out of 400% financial independence, 70%, 75% are already independent, only 25% are left. So this is definitely false. My friend, this is incorrect. Now, after you give it some thought, after you think about, because this is how critical thinking works. For most of you, you just spend some extra time, you think that it is done. You have to develop critical thinking skills. See, the second thing you think is, okay, I mean 75% of millennial women, maybe 25%, if you look at the population of India is too large. So then you say inference is definitely true, that they are still far from reaching their goal. No, sorry. A lot of you bring in your personal opinions here. You feel that yes, millennial women are still not independent. At my home, maybe my women at my place, they are still at home. They are not independent financially. So it is still not an achievable dream. Okay. So you bring in your personal opinions and you end up marking incorrect answers. The biggest trap was statement B. Read statement B carefully again. This is where you lose out. Read this carefully again. This was the biggest trap laid for you. Statement B is saying that 75% of millennial women, okay, say that their families are not dependent on them. Maybe they are earning, maybe they are not earning, but whatever they are doing, their families are not dependent on them. This is for sure. So they are financially independent or not, we are not sure of this. But their families are surely financially independent from them. They are not dependent on them. There may be multiple reasons for that, but this statement clearly does not define anything about financial independence of millennial women. Then what was the trap? The trap was keyword trap. What is a keyword trap? A keyword trap implies they are using similar keywords to what was given here in the statement to confuse your heads and draw a relation between them. Okay? Understood? So this is keyword comparison which your brain is doing, and this is where you're making an error. So millennial women are still far from reaching their goal of financial independence. I am not sure. This may be true, this may be wrong. And which of these options is the correct option here? The inference is probably false or probably true. Option C becomes the correct answer. Is this clear, everybody? Those who are watching this video. Anyone who has a problem. So this is how you have to think about critical reasoning. This is how you have to approach about questions of critical reasoning. Question number 37. Try this one. Oh, this is also very interesting. So these questions were going to be your pain point. Supposedly, if you were sitting for your examination, RRB NTPC CBT 1, and this was the kind of paper you came across, back to back 2 questions of reasoning, lot of difficulty, you would have started getting nervous at this point. Try this question. I want to see who cracks this first. Good, Argamita, very good. Why is this number falling? What's wrong? I've seen a trend. Students come here, a few of you stay, sincere students, and the rest of them just vanish. See, if there is any fallacy, you need to let me know. See, what they have done for you is, by now the examiners, the paper setters, they have understood one fact, that there are a lot of short tricks moving around in the market which are based on options. Okay. What they do is, if you look at this, if you ignore this part, this was a very easy question for a lot of students. They used to compare the first letter B, E. So they used to say 2 and 5 is plus 3. So next 5 and 3 plus 8 would have been the correct answer, and you would have taken a word with H and given your answer. Mostly that happens now. With letter series has become too easy, cluster based letter series, because you look for corresponding letters. Here they are not doing that. They have given you a separate letter series here, and they are asking you that based on this alphanumeric series, you have to identify and give the correct answer here. Okay. Take a frame of reference. Take a frame of reference. When you answer a letter based question, let us something of this sort: M, N, O, P, R, S, T, U, W, X, Y, Z, question mark. What would you have done? What do you do normally? So normally what you do is you relate this M for, this is 13 plus 5, 18 plus 5, 23 plus 5 will be 28. So this will start with B. And then you will choose from B and you will give your answer. But what are you doing this? Basis on what knowledge? On the knowledge of the alphabet series? A, B, C, D, the complete English alphabet. You know this already, so you apply it here. Here they are saying, you know this series. Now apply it here. Okay. So from B to E, come from B to E. What are you doing? You're skipping 3 letters here. Okay. Okay. If you skip 3 more letters, you will come to R, and if you skip 3 more letters, you will come to O. So from B to E to R to O, from B to E to R to O. Is this happening? Yes, this is happening. Your first letter has to be R, which is also given in the options. Now check for the second letter. From P to J. From P to J, you're skipping 2 letters. If you skip 2 more letters, the next should be D, 2 more letters, next should be H. P to J dash H. Yes, this is happening. So the second letter is D. R, D, T, F. Option B becomes my correct answer. Did you understand, all of you, or not? Did you understand, all of you, or not? This is your frame of reference. Why? Whenever the question is given to you from letter series, they assume that you know this series. So they don't print this in front of you. You know this series, based on that you answer this question. But here you don't know this series. So they have printed this here for you and they are asking you to answer this question. This is nothing new. Same pattern. Just that they have changed the frame of reference. And this causes you to sweat in the examination. Suppose, just imagine if this question was there. They would have, you would have just gone crazy. So this is what happens. Okay. Don't worry about the kind of question or the way the question is being put across. If your reasoning is strong, no matter in what way they ask you the question, you're going to get to the correct answer. Just try to understand what it is trying to ask you. Crystal clear. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Excellent. That's what I need to hear. Question number 38. Oops. Sorry. So this was option B, RDTF is the correct answer. 38. Come here. Oh, this is easy. I think you'll crack this. Repeated letter series. BCBA. Oh, this is simple, I think. No? See, B, BCBA. Okay. This is A. So we'll have BCB. BCBA, BCBA. This should be the answer. A, BC, BC. A, BC, BC. Option A is the right one. And what is the logic? BA, BC, BA, BC, BA, BC. Option A is the correct answer. Yeah, clear. This is easy. Correct. Very good. Excellent. Excellent, Argamita. Argamita and the other spectators. Huh? You guys are just watching the video. Push yourself, guys. Don't. Oh, this is a wonderful question. This one is also too good. Now, this one I'll tell you why this is too good. By now you will understand that railways questions from RRB, they are still based on digits. Okay. If you draw a comparison, a lot of students here who are watching this video right now, they are parallel preparers. Parallel preparers means you are also preparing for SSC or also preparing for railway examinations. Now, these students, they have a gap in these questions. Why? Because SSC has almost stopped asking, specifically in CGL, questions based on digit calculations. They specifically mention that you need to consider only calculations based on complete numbers. But railway still goes for digit based calculations. So there is a gap there. Think on those lines and try to answer this question. I've given you a big hint. Let me see if you can get there. Digit based calculation. So this was one of those questions which you might not be able to crack in your examination. Mostly, if you're lucky, you might just get it. Sometimes it happens, but otherwise you might just not get it. And that is why it is better that you leave the question. Anyone who wants to give it a shot? Not clicking. Okay. So I'm sure if you're saying not clicking means you have already tried a lot of things. You have added them, multiplied, you have checked it here, not working. Subtracted, not working. Squares, cubes, everything you have done. Okay. Now I told you there is something digit based involved here, right? Take the sum of these digits. What do you get? 7. Take the sum of these digits. What do you get? 13. Take the square, add it. You will get 218. That's the logic. That's the logic. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Who is this? Radhika. Excellent, Radhika. Option B is the correct answer, bacha. Very good. Good job. So 64, 6 plus 4 is 10, 9 plus 3 is 12, square, add. So 100 plus 144 is 244. 49 plus 169 is 218. So based on that logic, 10 square and 14 square, 196 and 100 will give you 296, which is option B. Interesting. So I told you this time in this particular shift there were 3 to 4 questions from reasoning alone which would have confused you. Okay, we'll move forward now. So option B is the right answer. Next, 40. This is easy. Which of the words cannot be formed using the letters of the given word transformer? Instant answers, guys. Come on. Just one letter will give it away. Correct. Very good. Tiwari ji ka video. Bilkul sahi. Option C is the right answer. Argamita, absolutely correct. Good job. So what is happening here? Only the letter P. The letter P is restricting it because you cannot form sport here because of the letter P. P is not there in transformer. So option C is the correct answer. Next question. This is also easy, I believe. Normal letter series. Correct. Yes, Sundar Thakur, absolutely right. Try this one now. So this is 19, this is 25. You are adding 6. 25 and this is 30. So you are adding 5. 4 and 8, you are adding 4. So next you are going to add 3. Now 8 plus 3 is 11. So you will start with K. You have two options. This is gone, this is gone. Okay. Second letter will most probably give you the answer. So 15 and 18, so plus 3. 18 and 21 plus 3. 21 and 24 plus 3. 24 plus 3 is 27. 27 means A, 1. So KA, option B is the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer. Okay. Good. Very good. Next question. 42. Oh, this is another important question. Important means very interesting. Interesting logic. This was a question which you were supposed to leave in the examination. Spend 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and then you should understand that, okay, this is not doable right now. Leave it and move ahead. Don't take it personally ever. Try this. Give it a shot as of now. We still have time. No, C is not the right answer. See, we get a feeling that, okay, this is somewhere, this is being multiplied by 2. This is probably being multiplied by 2, probably being multiplied by 2, something is reduced, but this is not coming here. So, this is not working out. What else can be a possibility? So, you will find the difference. But even if you find the difference and the double difference, it is still not going to yield any logic. So, what else can be a possibility? Try it, I am here waiting for you. Anyone? Okay, observe carefully, right? See, you add these first two numbers. What do you get? I'll just write it here, okay? 65. Then you will only tell me what is happening. Now you add the next second and third number. What do you get? Okay. Now I'll add third and fourth number. What do I get? And now I'm adding these two numbers. What do I get? Anything which is coming to your mind now? Correct. Very good. Excellent. Cube plus 1. So adding the first two numbers gives me 4 cube plus 1. Adding the next two numbers gives me 6 cube plus 1. Adding the next two numbers gives me 8 cube plus 1. And adding the last two numbers gives me 10 cube plus 1. So the next two numbers, so the next number and 642, the sum of these two numbers should be 10 plus 2, 12 cube plus 1. 12 cube is 1728 plus 1, 1729. 1729 minus 642. 1729 minus 642, unit digit has to be 7, and which is only there in option B. So 1087 is my correct answer. 1087 is the correct answer. Did you guys understand? You want to take a screenshot? You can take a screenshot here. Okay. Correct, Argamita. Absolutely right. Guys, you can just take a screenshot here so that I can erase this. So option B becomes my correct answer. Okay. Question number 44. Oh, this is easy. Which of the following two signs should be rearranged, interchanged to make the given equation correct? Yes, which sign should I interchange? Now see, observe how we will get the answer here. Okay, whenever you get such a question, always you first need to solve this quickly and check what exactly is wrong. Placement of which sign is actually creating a problem. So you solve this, you will get 187, 412 plus 328. Don't have to solve it completely. Just see 300, 400. This will be in the range of 700 something. Okay. And you're subtracting 100 something, even 200 something. The range should have been 500 something, but you're getting 100 something here. Not possible. Okay. Now, to get 100 something here, you needed to change some digits or numbers, but that is not happening. Only the signs need to be changed. So, for sure, you should understand that this addition sign here is creating a problem, because this is yielding a very large number. We don't want that. Okay. Probably if we add this two and subtract from this, then we might get some answer here. A better answer maybe. So, our addition needs to change. Addition we have only in one option, option D. So, first you try with option D. I am not rejecting the other three options. Try with option D first. So, we have 328 minus 412 plus 11 into 17. Now, you do this, what will you get? You will get 187 plus 412, 328. This is what I had told you. So, add both of them. 5 minus 2, you get 103. Option D is the right answer. This is the thought process we are looking for. Correct, very good. Argamita and JP Ashok, absolutely right. Good job, guys. Next, question number 46. This is the instantaneous answers. Come on. Instantaneous answer. Instantly you can give me an answer here. Very easy question. What is happening here? How many triangles are there? So if you look at this figure inside, just forget the outside square. Inside square, how many parts is it being divided into? How many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 into 2, 16 triangles here. That's the rule. Now forget the interior square. Look at the exterior square. Exterior square also is divided into how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again 8 into 2, 16 triangles. How many triangles in all? 32. That's it. There is no extra triangle here whatsoever. It's as simple as that. Okay. Next question. 51. So if milk is an emulsion, butter is what? Is it an aerosol? Is it a suspension? Is it a solute? A sol or a gel? Correct. Who will tell me this? You need logic, sense of chemistry here. If milk is an emulsion, then what is butter? See, I am sure at your when you guys were probably in the 9th standard, you might have learned a chapter in science. I don't know if you remember or not. There you had learnt about the concept of milk being a colloid. I think this everybody knows. That milk is a colloidal solution. Milk is a colloid. What is a colloid? So basically colloid is, it looks like a solution, but actually there are particles in it which are not completely dissolved. And milk, actually, colloids are also known as emulsions. What are emulsions? Emulsions mean when you look at the solution, the liquid, it will seem to be a solution where all the solutes have been dissolved. But in reality, there are proteins, etc. and other parts in milk which are not completely dissolved in the butter base of the liquid. So that becomes an emulsion. On that ground, what is butter? What is butter? So butter is simply existence of liquids within fat solids. liquids within fat solids, and that is defined by a gel. So option D becomes your correct answer. It is not an aerosol. Aerosol means mixture of liquid and gas. Aerosol means mixture of liquid and gas. Suspension is a different thing altogether. Okay. Sol is a different thing altogether, and gel becomes a mixture of liquids with solids, but liquids dissolved in solids. And emulsion is solids dissolved in liquids, not completely. If you completely dissolve them, it becomes a solution. So solids in solids in less concentration, not completely dissolved in a liquid base, emulsion. Liquids in small concentrations, not completely dissolved in a solid base, a gel. Clear? So butter comes under the category of gel. Option D is the right answer. So I have taught you little bit of chemistry also. Clear? Next, question number 52. Blood relations. Okay. So T is the father of L. T is the father of L. L is the mother of H. H is married to O. V is the mother-in-law of P. P is the father-in-law of O. Father-in-law of O means P is the husband of L, and V is the mother-in-law of P. Mother-in-law of P means V is the wife of T. R is the only son of P. R is the only son of P. So she is the daughter and he is the son-in-law. Who is the sister of R? H. I think option C should be the right answer. No rocket science here. 56. This type of question we had seen in the last paper also. It's a very common logic involved here. Correct, correct, good. Try this one now. Very common logic involved here. Tiwari ji ka video. If you have given me the answer for this question, you are right. Option D is the correct answer. Good. JP Ashok, absolutely correct. What is the logic involved here? So if box divided by ox is equal to 21, we have no logic whatsoever. You simply multiply this there. So what is box? Box is basically 21 multiplied by something. So box has to be a multiple of 21. That's all we know. Multiple of 21 can be 210 and 420. So the option is either 210 or 420, which is option D. Okay. Next is 65. Oh, this is easy. Correct, correct, correct. Good, Argamita. Try this one now. Yes, yes, yes. I understood. Huh? It was for question number 56 only. Try this one, guys. This is also easy. And so far you will see mostly it is digit based. This one is also digit based only. You will observe carefully that this is a multiple of 4. Multiple of 4. This is 15 into 4. This is 18 into 4. And if you look at this, 6 plus 4, 10 plus 5, 15. 9 plus 2, 11 plus 7, 18. So what is going to happen here? 8 plus 4, 12 plus 9, 21. 21 into 4 is 84. 84 is option D. Option D. Clear? 69. Correct. Very easy question. Try this one now. Correct. So if we'll just replace this, minus means division, 4 plus means multiplication, 2 slash means subtraction, 3 2 means addition, 5. So this is 4 into 2, 8 plus 5 minus 3. Okay, 13 minus 3, 10. Option B is the right answer. 69. That we have 72. Try this. Comparison and order based. Correct. Very good. Excellent. So what is happening here? There are 6 people. Okay. 6 people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll arrange the scope like this. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Chinu is lighter than Aisha but heavier than Bipin. Lighter than Aisha, heavier than Bipin. Number of persons lighter than Deepthi is same as the number of persons heavier than Elish. So either Deepthi is here, Elish is here, or Deepthi is here, Elish is here, right? So Deepthi, Elish, Elish. These are the possibilities. Deepthi 1, Elish 1, Deepthi 2, Elish 2. We'll see where they are. Aisha is not the heaviest person, so Aisha is not on the top. Only 2 persons are lighter than Deepthi. Okay, so we know that D2 is the position which we were looking for. So E2 will accordingly be that. So Deepthi is here, Elish is here, right? And ACB. Weight of Aisha is 75 kg. What can be the weight of Fiza? Aisha is certainly heavier than C and B. So C and B will be here. Aisha will be here. Fiza has to be on the top. And if Fiza, Aisha's weight is 75 kg, Fiza has to weigh more than 75, which is only in option 2. Option B, that is 82 kg. Okay. Next. (78). Logical order. Correct. Correct, correct. Very good. Tiwari ji ka video, Argamita, JP, everybody is right. Very good. Simple, you can simply observe it with the options itself. So, on the first position we have 6 and 1 and 4. So, 6 is planning, 1 is design, 4 is maintenance. Obviously, maintenance is not going to come first, so this is 1. And design cannot come before planning, so 1 is also gone. So, planning 6, 5, 6, 5. So, for the third position we have 1 and 2. So, you are either going to go for design or testing first. Obviously, design will happen first, no? So, 1 will come first. Option A is the right answer. Next. Syllogism. So, some sheets are clause, some clause are coins, all coins are tails. Some tails are clause, absolutely. Some tails are sheets, no, not at all. Only one conclusion, one follows. This is very easy question. Correct. Only conclusion, one follows. Next. I think is it what I'm, is this Chinese coding only, no? Yeah, it's Chinese coding only. Now see, this is a very easy thing. If you eliminate from the options, you will get your answer. They are asking you what will be the statement for 36, 32. Okay. If you observe the first one, we have 36 here, we don't have 32. So one word should be from here. Okay. Night or crawl or trip, but two cannot be together. We have night, crawl here, impossible. Because with 36 you have 32 also. There is not 33 or 37. So this is not possible. Again they have trip and crawl. Again not possible. Now if you go for thrill chill is here. Again we have 32 but we don't have a 36 here. But they cannot have thrill and chill together. So this is also not possible. There is only one option left which is cannot be determined. There is no point in getting into it and calculating unnecessarily. No point in actually getting into it and finding the code and calculating unnecessarily. Okay. 85. Then the next question will be 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Data sufficiency. Correct. See, in a code language, man of steel is coded as this. They are asking you the code of man. So either you can get a word where only man comes and other words come in, you can take common, or of and steel come there and we can remove it. Okay. Now, if we see option 1, man of words, okay, man of words, they need the code for man, guys. You're making haste here. Check, observe carefully. Man of words and man of steel. We'll get man of and man of. We can't get the code for man individually, so this is not right. Now you have to forget one. This is where we make mistakes in data sufficiency. Forget one. Now look at two alone. Man of steel, bar of steel. Do you get the code of steel? Yes, we can get the code of steel from here. What is it? This is the code for of steel. So what is the code for man? It is this, no? So statement 2 alone was sufficient to answer your question. Okay? Statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer my question. Common mistake which most of us do, guys. So whenever it is a data sufficiency based question, always look at the options. Check for statement 1 alone, then statement 2 alone, then go for the combined statement. Okay? Correct. Not a problem. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, so you have to choose one figure for A and one figure for B from these 4 figures, and these are the options for you. I think most probably if this is the mirror image, this has to be a flip water image to complete the pattern. What do you think? Can that be a possibility? I think so, yes. That makes option figure 2 or 4 as A. Now if I observe, what is the difference between 2 and 4? Yeah, so I think figure 4 should be option A, right? What do you think? Figure 4 should be option A, B should be 3. So this was nothing but this was a flip version of mirror image. This had to be the water image, and then the flip version would have been the mirror image. So option A, if we check, it is figure 4, which is only in option C. Okay, option C is the right answer. Next. $99. Correct. A cube is made by folding the given sheet. If the cube so formed, which of the following pair of symbols will be on the opposite side? Oh, this is very easy, yaar. Exclamation and ampersand, not there. Hash and dollar. Yeah, we have option B, hash and dollar. 99, option B is correct. Sense organs, eyes, ears. Sense organs, eyes and ears. Right? This question is not even worth 5 seconds of yours. This is sense organs, eyes and ears. They are not connected to each other. Option D will be the right answer. Okay. So on that note, we'll end the session here. But you have to do some things, some points before you stop watching this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Firstly, hit the like button if you have liked this complete session and you have liked the understandings and the explanations which I have brought to you. Share it with your friends on your various Telegram groups, your WhatsApp groups, your WhatsApp channels, wherever you are a part of, so that they can also join in and you can feel that competition in the preparation. And every Saturday, all our faculties are bringing free sessions for you on the application, on the Oliveboard application. Go check that out. So it is free of cost, there are no charges, and it becomes more interactive than your YouTube sessions. So go ahead and check it out. Give us all the love which you can. Thank you so much for joining this session live, guys. Bye-bye. Take care. Namaskar. Jai Hind. And yes, while you can, I would suggest if you want to add any feedback, please do so in the comment box. Not now. Once the video is over, do share your lovely feedback in it so that I understand where we need to improve or what is going right.